Alright, doing a quick flight from Denver to Eagle County on pilotage. We're United at 4464 and sitting at Bravo 25, I think. Let's get started. $65.47.
Bank angle.
Looks good.
Zero 60 at
Ladies
9
and
er.
gentlemen, welcome on board
Visibility
our
10.
Dash 8 Q400.
5,500 scattered.
The luggage to be loaded
1
on board,
2,000
then,
scattered.
we'll be able to get underway
Temperature
in a
1
few
2.
minutes. On behalf of the
Dew
entire
point
flight
minus
crew,
2.
I wish you a pleasant
Altimeter
flight.
3020. Visual approach runway 16 left, 16 right, 17 left, 17 right, in use. Departing runway 16 left, 17 right, 25, 8. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Advise on initial contact you have Kilo. Denver International Information Kilo. 2253 Zulu. Wind, 060 at 9 er. Visibility 10. 5,500 scattered. 1 2.
Thank you, Victor 153 Tango. After Eddie joined joined the quiet bridge visual, runway 28 right approach inbound, and decide that pilot's discretion maintains 6,000. Advise when you have the Dumbarton bridges or the San Mateo bridge in sight. Yank. 153 Tango. Anything that you see on the chart is okay. Dumbarton bridges or the San Mateo bridge, most commonly reported.
So we got 118.75 are good to go. Denver Clarence United 4464 is IFR to Eagle County.
I did 4464 Denver clearance. Good evening, cleared to Eagle County Airport. Rockies 3 departure. Kremling transition direct. Climb via the SID. Accept maintain a 10,000. Squawk 2013.
United 4464 is cleared to Eagle County. Rocky 1 Kremlin direct. Climb via the SID. Accept maintain 10,000. Squawk 2013.
I did 4464. Just confirm the departure. It's the Rockies 3 departure. Kremling transition direct.
Yeah, confirm Rockies 3. Sorry about that. United 4464.
Yankee Victor 153 Tango. Descend to maintain 5,000.
For some reason I
Yankee
wrote
Victor
down
153
Rocky.
Tango. Roger. Cleared Quiet Bridge visual runway 28 left approach.
Okay, so let's go ahead and set our flight plan.
Yankee Victor 153 Tango. Initially, that's what I thought you wanted as well, but you said 28 left then before. Cleared Quiet Bridge visual runway 28 right approach if you prefer that side. I heard you say 28 left before. That's fine if you'd like the right side as well. Cleared Quiet Bridge visual runway 28 right. Yeah, I did 4464 read back correct.
We're going to plan for runway 25. Rockies 3.
Gulfstream 475 from Romeo Sierra is ready for taxi out of Terminal 2 with hotel.
Number 475 Romeo Sierra, Roger. Confirm that you have the current ATIS information. Bravo. Ensure your transponder is mode C, please.
Roger, 5 Romeo Sierra.
Yeah, it's basically just, well, hold on a second. We're just looking at it
San
here.
Francisco ground, Gulfstream 475 Romeo Sierra. I have Bravo.
Stream 5 Romeo Sierra, Roger. Runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha, Mike 1.
Not sure why
1 left
it's
via
not
Alpha
giving me the
Mike 1,
Rockies
5 Romeo
here.
Sierra.
That was Ricky. Let me see. Nope, that's definitely a different one. Okay. Well. I'm going to put in Zimmer in there, as that's the next waypoint. It's weird. Am I missing something here? Nope, it's not in there. That's a trip. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put in Zimmer in here, just in case we get a direct to Zimmer. No. Let's try that again. It's going to be
Yankee Victor 153 Tango, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
so again we're doing the Rockies 3
Target A, Yankee Victor 13
departure.
Tango, 8 miles, runway 2 right, visual.
Yankee Victor 153 Tango, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land, wind 020
That's
at
what
3.
happened. Didn't get that.
Clear to land 28
Second
right, Yankee
M in
Victor
there.
153 Tango, thank you.
There we go. So we got the Zimmer and then to Kremling, and then we plan for the approach. It's going to be a really short flight. Be kind of interesting, and we'll do the arrival 25 is our plan, and no star. We'll do, it's actually an LDA approach. Let me just confirm that. Yes, LDA. All right, for 25. Kremlin. There we go. I'll go ahead and enter that in there. So basically, so we should have Waxa. There we go, 13,800. All right, and then Aquila, 12,900. That's checked. And then Away Hall at 12,200. Agile at 10,400, and then Washi at 9,800. It's actually not in here, but that's fine. Oh, there it is. Washington at 9,800, and at that point we should be descending to a TT 8330. All right, that's good to go. Go ahead and cross fill that in the second side. We're going to go nose right, tail left. All right, let's go through our checks real quick. We got to set our speeds. All right, so we are, let's see.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We are 62,600. We're going to do a flaps 5. So we're going to go 131, 131, and then 143, 155. And then 150. Okay, just want to write that down.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Thank you, Victor 153 Tango. Are you parking at signature?
That's correct. 153.
Sure, exit right on either
Release
Delta or
parking
Kilo.
brakes.
It's actually via Charlie to signature. Monitor ground point 8. Take care.
Ground point 8 and right on the. Okay, we
Release
see it now.
parking
We're
brakes.
at
Alright, dude.
Signature. Yankee 153 Tango.
Commencing
Thank you.
push. All engines
San
clear.
Francisco Tower,
Start that
Destiny
wheel.
475 Romeo Sierra, holding short runway 01 left.
Number 475 Romeo Sierra, San Francisco Tower, wind 020 at 3. Runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
I didn't even shut the door
One
yet.
left, clear for takeoff, 5 Romeo Sierra.
Very odd. I was hoping he would just sit there and wait. I forgot that it's just going to sit there and tell me to release parking brake the whole time, so it's kind of annoying to listen to. Anyways. Should have just canceled it instead of just pushing it. So 3022. Alright, so we're going to be 10,000. And then our
Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra,
Rocky
contact
3
North Departure.
fly
Hover to
assigned
NorCal
heading
departure,
for radar
Gulfstream 5
vectors.
Romeo
Okay.
Sierra.
So basically,
Set parking brakes.
Number 475 Romeo Sierra, NorCal departure, radar contact. Information Kilo is
so
current
it
at
says
Oakland.
basically take off
Advise
all
we've got
runways,
Kilo,
fly assigned
and
heading
expect
for
a
radar
visual approach,
vectors.
runway 28 right.
So I'm just going to assume it is 278. Okay. Just reading this thing real quick. So it's basically
Albuquerque ground Delta
we're going to be
16
departing
on short wave
and just
Alpha,
flying the
taxi.
278 degrees from the Denver VOR.
1611 Albuquerque ground runway 3,
Alright.
taxi via Alpha,
Go ahead,
Charlie,
put that in
Foxtrot,
here.
cross runway 8 at taxiway Charlie, hold short
So
of
that
runway
way I have it
12
in for
at Charlie.
backup. Go ahead and put in 278.
Runway 3, taxi via Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, cross runway 8 Charlie, hold short, runway 12 at Charlie, Delta 1611.
Okay, that's in there. That's
Left
set.
is clear. Right is clear.
Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra, fly
Go ahead and
present
go.
heading, expect vectors for the right downwind entry.
278 here as well. We're at 10,000.
Clear to start engines.
Alt select GA and
Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra, fly present heading, expect vectors for the right downwind entry.
alright, heading select, that's good. Let's go ahead and put that on. That's set. Nose wheel steering's off. Okay.
Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra, how do you read?
Alright. Before start checklist, originating check flows is
5
set.
Romeo Sierra, okay, thanks. Flight present heading, this will be the third call. Flight present heading, expect vectors for the right downwind
Circuit
entry.
breakers
If
are
you need
in.
to step off to check ATIS, please let us know
Gear
before you do
pins
that.
are stowed. External and APU power is off. Nose wheel steering is off. Flight guidance control panel set. Fuel is 5,100 checked. Hydraulic 3 pressure is checked. Good to go. Emergency brake pressure is checked. Power levers are disc. Cutoff is fuel off and fasten seatbelts. Emergency lights are on. Departure briefing is completed. That's pretty much it for the checklist. Okay. Let's start engine number 2. Alright, that looks good.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our airline, we would like to welcome you on board of our Dash 8 Q400. The flight time today will be approximately 2 hours.
That's incorrect.
Would you please fasten your seatbelts and refrain from smoking?
Alright, start
If you
engine
want
number
to use
1.
any
Gulfstream 5
electronic
Romeo Sierra, turn right heading
equipment, we would kindly ask
100,
you to
descend to
contact
maintain
us first.
4,000.
For takeoff and landing, these devices must be switched off, and the cellular phones may not be used during the entire flight. We wish you a pleasant stay on board. Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention to the international safety regulations. This aircraft has 6 emergency exits. 2 exits are located in front, 2 at the wings and 2 at the back. They are marked with the exit sign. Illuminated escape path markings on the floor lead to these exits. Each seat is equipped with the safety belts. To fasten the seat
Let's see here. After start
To
checklist.
unfasten the seatbelt, lift the upper part of the buckle. Your life vest is located under your seat and is sealed in a plastic bag.
Just get this
When
done
instructed to do
first.
so, take a hold of the bag and take
Alright,
the vest out.
external power APU is off, main bus tie is off, ice protection is level 1, rudder travel is full travel,
Struts until the life vest
rudder
is
actuation
fully
test, I guess I
When
can do
leaving
that
the
real quick,
aircraft, pull the threads tight and the life vest will inflate.
and,
Thread tubes are located on
okay,
both
that's all
sides,
set.
blowing the additional air into the life vest.
Auto feathers on, engine rating is 90 in top,
Please refer to the
batteries
safety
checked,
instruction
flaps
card in the seat pocket
5,
Thank you for
and
your attention.
indicating 5. Aux standby, P2 pumps are all on, checked, hydraulic pressures checked, elevator and hydraulic 3, so what I'll do is push that in, pull my elevator down, it looks good. And flight instruments radios are set, except for taxi altimeters are 3022 5,460 feet, cross-checked. Ice protection test has been completed. Alright, so...
Southwest 2005, Albuquerque Center, roger. Gulfstream 5, Romeo Sierra, descend.
Basically, I'm going to taxi out straight ahead
Oakland Airport
till we get to
2 o'clock in
Foxtrot
1
here. And then,
Albuquerque ground
altitude
Delta
is
1611 short of 12 at
3,103.1.
Charlie.
I'm just looking at this real quick. So we come out here to Foxtrot. It's actually getting right before Gulf, then we'll call for taxi. Alright, we're all set.
Number 5 Romeo Sierra, turn right heading 250, intercept the runway 28 right, localizer track inbound.
Actually, quick.
Albuquerque ground Delta 1611 holding short of runway 12 at Charlie.
Delta 1611, roger. Cross runway 12 at Charlie, continue taxi.
Cross 12 at Charlie, continue taxi, Delta 1611.
Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra, cleared visual approach, runway 28 right.
Alright. I forgot to do one thing here. 2013.
Southwest 2005, descend via the Cruiser 1 arrival, runway 26 transition for now, Phoenix altimeter is 29 or 87.
Albuquerque ground Delta 1611 is clearly active.
Alright. Adjust my seat real quick.
Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra, contact
All right.
Oakland Tower 118.3. Gulfstream 5 Romeo Sierra, contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
It's got water right there. That looks pretty cool.
At 5 Romeo Sierra, NorCal, how do you read?
Hopefully it gives me runway 25 after taxiing this direction, but fairly certain I'm still good here. I think I can go up to Gulf before I'm actually in the movement area. Yep, there it is right there. Okay. So we're on Bravo November, just short of Gulf. Just to make sure. Bravo November, just short of Gulf. Okay. And then I'm going to switch over to ground. So ground, we're going to go to 127.5. And then tower would be 128.75. Alright. Denver Ground United 4464 with Kilo at Bravo November, just short of Gulf. Request exit.
United 4464 Denver Ground, runway 25, taxi via Gulf.
25 via Gulf, United 4464. Alright. Alright, clear on the right and clear on the left.
Good afternoon, Oakland clearance. Hawker 475 Romeo Sierra looking for IFR over in Napa.
Number 475 Romeo Sierra Oakland clearance. Roger, clearance on request. Standby. Sorry, I lost you before. It looked like you had switched off to a different NorCal frequency than initially assigned. I was showing you on 20.9 for some reason, so I'm not sure if I just wasn't able to reach you, but IFR clearance is on request.
That's ground point niner, AJ. Yep. He streams too, if you guys are interested in seeing his streams. Look up ground point niner. Not sure if he's actually streaming right now or not. Very cool guy, by the way. Alright, go ahead.
1822.
Give a little bit outside view
Salt Lake
here.
Center, good afternoon. Clearance on request. Standby. Expect a full clearance.
Nice looking plane. This is the Flight Beam Denver airport. Really good. They did a great job on it. It's a huge airport too. Alright, let's get back in there.
Albuquerque ground, Delta 1611 holding short of runway 3.
Oh, 21 Savage? I don't know who that is. I thought you were talking about the controller.
Delta 1611, Roger. I'm showing you on the tower frequency now. Runway 3, again, you can just switch to tower when you're ready. Runway 3 cleared for takeoff, wind 320 at 12, gust 20.
Runway 3 clear for takeoff, Delta 1611.
Clouds, this is all active sky. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that airport's nice looking. Very quiet in here. There we go.
Hawker 5 Romeo Sierra, clearance available, guys ready to copy.
Ready to copy 5 Romeo Sierra.
Okay, so we're
Quaker
actually
5
coming
Romeo
up.
Sierra, clear to Napa County
We'll go
Airport,
ahead
Oakland,
and
2
get
departure
everything set
vectors
now.
to Sausalito, direct. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.1. Squawk 7402.
Hawker 475 Romeo Sierra is cleared to Napa County.
Alright,
Oakland
transmitters
2
on.
departure.
Control lock. We'll go ahead
Radar
and
vector Sausalito.
release that now.
Then direct. Climb via SID, set maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.1.
Set.
Squawk 7402.
Hawker 5 Romeo Sierra, read that correct?
Go
Southwest 2005 contact.
bleeds
Phoenix
to
approach
men.
128.65.
I'll do the lights right before we turn on. Alright. Takeoff
What
warning
runway can I
test
be
is done.
expecting? Hawker 475 Romeo Sierra.
Alright, trims are set.
5 Romeo Sierra, 28 left or 28 right?
Alright, before takeoff checklist to the line, notification done. Takeoff briefing is complete. Cabin PA announcement is complete. Condition levers are max. Trims 3 set and takeoff warning tested. Flight controls are checked.
Southwest 2005 Phoenix approach router, expect a visual
flight
approach
taxi.
runway 26, runway 25 left available if you prefer
Is
south
set
side,
for
please
flight.
press.
And radar terrain, we'll go ahead and put that to radar now. And then put
Southwest 2005 expect visual approach runway 25
weather,
left.
we'll leave terrain on my side, that looks good.
Delta 1611 contact Albuquerque.
And then
departure.
below the line, you know, that's the first
Delta
officers, we'll
1611.
just go ahead and do that now. And then we can switch over to tower. Alright, departure frequency
Cabin crew, cease for departure, please.
is going to be 126.1. We'll get that set. Alright. Denver Tower, United 4464, ready for departure 25. At 128.75.
Delta 1611 Albuquerque departure radar contact.
Just make sure I'm on.
United 4464 Denver Tower, wind 090 at 4, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 25, United 4464. Alright, let's go. One thing I didn't set, just because it takes forever, is my minimum flight retraction altitude, in case we have an in and out. It's going to be 6450, so we'll just remember that in my head.
Sorry, United 4464 on departure, fly heading 265.
On departure, heading 265, United 4464. Alright. So he said 265, so we're going to go ahead and put that in there real quick. There we go, here we go. Okay, auto feather
Oakland
is
ground,
armed.
Hawker 475 Romeo Sierra is ready for taxi information.
Alright,
India.
speed's alive.
475 Romeo Sierra, Oakland ground, runway 28
Engines in the
right,
green.
taxi via Delta, Charlie, and Bravo.
28 right via Delta Charlie and Bravo 5 Romeo Sierra.
Southwest 2005, I'm showing you on
80
a
knots,
southeaster
checked.
heading off course from the arrival, say intentions. Southwest 2005, okay?
Alright, V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Okay, autopilot's on. Alright, should be heading 265, looking good. Speed's coming up. Alright, flaps up. Should be getting a departure change over here any second. Alright, let's go ahead and start increasing our speed now.
That's Office 2005, okay, Roger. To be able to make the altitude restrictions on the descent now. Okay, thanks. United 4464, contact Denver departure.
Going to departure, United 4464.
Delta 1611, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Denver departure, United 4464, Niner 1200, climbing 10,000.
Delta 1611, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6. United 4464, Denver departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Up to 200, United 4464. Just in time, so we didn't have to level out here. Okay, let's go back to indicated. That looks good.
Delta 1611, Albuquerque Center, Roger. The top altitude is 200 on that chart.
Looks
Just
good there. We
that's
can go
what
ahead
you
and pull
should
this
be
back
stopping
to
at for that top altitude.
900.
You can continue the climb now, however, to flight level 320.
Alright, after takeoff, climb checklist is landings up. This is just usually done silent by the FO, but flaps 0 indicating power set, autofillers off, aux standby PDU pumps are off to engine temps, look good in the
Number
green.
475, Romeo
Leads
Sierra, Oakland Tower, wind
back on
2808, runway
norm.
28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Set, and ice protection is level 1 for now. Looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm just waiting until about 15,000, then I'll turn the lights off.
1822 Heavy, apologize for the delay. This is a full route clearance, however, advise ready to copy.
Alright, we can actually go back to...
Yes, 1822 Heavy, Roger, cleared from the Idaho Falls Airport to the Boeing Field Airport via the Du Bois VOR. That's Delta Bravo Sierra J82, Delta November Juliet J20, Papa Delta Tango, and then the Chins 3 arrival, Charlie Hotel India, November Sierra 3 arrival. Maintain flight level 230, expect flight level 340 within 10
looks like we
minutes
got ice
after
detection.
departure.
Go ahead and put
Departure
that.
frequency 132.25. Squawk 5215, hold for release.
Alright, that's good enough on the... There we go. Still a little bumpy. I'm going to go ahead and leave the fasten seatbelt signs on for now. It's going to be real quick, actually. Less than 80 miles, basically, before our initial approach fix, which is at Kremling. So it's going to be a real quick flight here.
Yes, 1822 Heavy, readback is correct. And how soon until you're ready for departure?
Yeah, I just got to give a little bit of rate rudder here.
Yes, 1822 Heavy, Roger, hold for release. Advise number 1 for departure on the ground at correction on frequency 132.25.
And maybe one more click. That looks good.
November 4, correction, November 5 Romeo Sierra, contact NorCal departure. Delta 1611, I show you level at 200, just confirm you're climbing to flight level 320 now.
Beautiful scenery. I'm going to leave the seatbelt signs on for the remainder of the flight, just because this is a little bumpy of a ride.
Number 475 Romeo Sierra, NorCal departure, radar contact. Turn right direct to Sausalito VOR, resume on navigation.
So Eagle County. Currently the winds are 2309 knots with information Lima. And we're going to do the LDA. We're going to look for the LDA 25 approach from Kremlin. Altimeter is 3028. Go ahead and just...
Wind, 230 at 9er. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 9,000. Temperature 11. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3028. LDA/DME 25 approach in use. Departing runway 25. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions.
For the visual approach to runway
Advise
25
on
left.
initial contact you have Lima. Eagle County Regional Information Lima. 2356 Zulu. Wind, 230 at 9er. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 9,000. Temperature 11. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3028.
Alright. 1,000 to go.
Southwest 2005, descend to maintain 5,000.
Alright, so we can expect...
United 4464, proceed direct to Kremlin VOR, resume on navigation.
Direct Kremlin on navigation, United 4464. Alright, so we can go like this. Direct to number 3. And then we can actually hit LNAV here. Alright, LNAV is activated. We are coming up on our altitude. Speed's coming up. We should have pretty good weather. So again, Kremlin, we can expect at 14,000 or above. Basically a descent. We'll get a descent to Kremlin and maintain 14,000. Basically, you'll say descend at own navigation or pilot's own navigation.
Dr. 5 Romeo Sierra, contact Oakland Center.
Kremlin at 14,000 or above, and then we should get a cleared for the LDA 25.
Southwest 2005, turn right, heading 170.
Alright, we're on 126.1, 12865. I'm going to set that in there.
475 Romeo Sierra, Oakland Center, roger. Advise when you have the Napa County automated weather, say approach request 1 able.
Okay, speed's coming up, looking good. Alright, we're going to do a flaps 15 landing, 109.75 is our VOR, and it's going to be 246.
Southwest 2005, turn right heading 220.
This approach is climbed to 14,500 direct to snow VOR, and then climbing right turn via the snow radial 001 to Jesse intersection.
That is 4464, contact Denver Center 120.47.
2847 United 4464.
Dr. 5 Romeo Sierra, understand you're looking for a visual approach, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000, advise Napa County inside.
Anyway, so, and then we'll hold at the snow Jesse intersection, which is snow radial 001 24.2 DME. It'll be a parallel entry with left turns in the hold. Denver Center, United 4464, flight level 200.
United 4464, Denver Center, roger. Southwest 2005, descend to maintain 4,000.
Alright, so we'll put in Snow's VOR, which is 109.2 in our nav 2. 109.2 and then 001. looks good. Currently, I have the no link in there purposely because he might give me vectors before we get to Kremlin, or he might just give me the full approach from Kremlin. I mean, if I can get vectors to Voxa, that's fine as well.
Report cancellation of IFR in the air or on the ground. This frequency change to advisory frequency approved.
Okay, speed's about 250. Pull this back. Alright, looks pretty good there. Alright, so let's look at our speeds. Let's get...
Southwest 2005, any luck on the field?
Alright, we're basically 61,000 expected weight, so we'll go ahead and look.
2005, cleared visual approach, runway 25
We're
left.
going to do a 15 to 61,000, so we'll just use 126, and 126 looks good. Alright, ups, 26, 126. Excellent, we're maintaining 250. It's good speed to maintain right now. Alright, so the approach briefing is as follows. We're going to descend to Kremlin and probably get a descent to 14,000 or below, direct to Krem. And then we will fly the LDA DME 25 approach. We have information on Lima. We can fly the approach from Kremlin, which is on 113.8. We're just going to use our navigation systems to fly that. If we have any problems, we'll go ahead and switch over to the VOR, which is 113.8. I'm going to go ahead and set that in my backup here, my standby. And then I can just switch this over and then fly via the VOR. So we'll fly at radial 184 from Kremlin to Voxa, and then Aguila. Aguila will be at 12,900, and then basically we'll make a right turn on a heading 246 inbound towards the localizer DME 109.75. Our missed approach basically MDA is going to be set for 8330. That's going to take a while. Might as well start setting this now.
Southwest 2005, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er.
And then once again, if we have to go around, we'll climb to 14,500 snow, and then right turn on the radial 001 for a 24.2 DME. It will make a right-hand turn to come back for a left-hand pattern. Holds. Just about
Southwest 2005, Phoenix Tower,
20
miles
miles
left, clear
to
to land, wind
Kremlin.
340 at 4.
So we should get a descent very shortly here.
Guided 4464, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain a 16,000. Eagle altimeter is 3028. Advise when you've got the weather there. Say approach request when able.
United 4464, direct Kremlin down to 16,000. We have Lima, and we'll request the LDA 25.
I did 4464, Roger, expect that.
Expecting that, United 4464. Alright. So we can also go, oops, let's go down. We can go VNAV. We can hit RLG 16,000. There we go. So now we can basically put this thing in VNav, Alt select, right, 16,000, so that way it'll start descending on its own. And right back to this never-ending process here. These high altitudes. So looking for 8330. Alright, we're just about to hit our top of descent. That looks good.
Southwest 2005. All right. Taxi via Foxtrot.
3028.
Foxtrot
Go ahead and
6.
set that in
Cross
now.
runway 25 right at Foxtrot 6 for now.
Alright, here we go. We're starting to descent. Denver Center, United 4464, 20,000, descending 16,000.
United 4464, Roger, flight level 200, descending to 16,000, and you can continue down to 15,000. Cross the Kremlin VOR at or above 15,000, clear to LDA DME, runway 25 approach.
Kremlin at 15,000 and cleared for the LDA DME 25, United 4464.
UPS 1822, Salt Lake Center, time 0031 3/4. Clearance void if not off by 0040. If not off by 0040, advise Salt Lake Center not later than 0045 of intentions. Release for departure, report airborne on course.
Alright, so I can actually, so I'm on pitch hold now. And I'll hit the VNav again, Alt select for 15,000. Okay, we got ice detection.
Yes, 1822, void time readback correct, change to advisory frequency approved.
A little bit faster than I want to be, so let's go ahead and pull the throttle back. So if I have to, I'll increase this by 20 knots.
That was 2005 taxi via
I think we'll be
Echo
under
6,
that,
Delta
so I
6
think
and
we'll be
Delta
fine.
this frequency.
Alright, so let's go ahead and put in,
That was 2005 Echo 6, Delta 6, Delta.
we'll delete that. Alright, for some reason it doesn't seem to want to. Next, let's go direct to Vuoxa now. And we'll be down at 13,800. Alright, started that turn a little bit late. For some reason I should have done the took out the link sooner. That's fine. Alright, I'm pulling back to speed. Nice approach. Altimeter set, fuel balance checked. Pressurization is set. Just check. Looks good. My cabin PA is done. We'll go ahead and just give this a ding real quick. And fasten seatbelts and approach briefing has been completed. Go ahead. Flaps 5. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the increase on, and we'll do 145, 146 each way. Oh, there we go. Alright, looks good. Alright, so down to 12,900. Alright, let this capture first. Get a little bit slow here.
November 7274 Hotel, I believe, calling Olympia ground was 555.
It's a little bit slow on getting the power back in the plane here. Alright.
Calling Olympia ground, I just caught the call sign for radio check, I believe. It was loud.
Alright, looking good.
It was 7274 Hotel, I think.
7274 Hotel is a very popular name, since that's an A2A airplane. People tend to use that.
74 Hotel, Roger. Verify your type is a Skyhawk and say requested altitude.
Alright, so I want to bring this down a little bit. There. Cool, because I know I'm going to get busy. I'm going to go ahead and flip on my aux pumps. There we go, and the landing lights will come on.
Hotel departure frequency 120.4, squawk 7161.
And then also, I'm going to go ahead and set these.
74 Hotel, squawk 7161.
Alright, so let's go ahead and descend.
Okay, Sky 74 Hotel, read back correct, and are you ready to taxi now?
Alright, let's see if we can do, I don't know if we can do a VNAV to Aquila.
Sky 74 Hotel, runway 17, taxi via Echo Bravo.
Alright, actually, I'm
Delta
going to
1611, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Alright, looking pretty good. Alt select at 12,900. Then we're going to hit a WeHaul at 12,200. And
2,500.
tower is on 119.8. We'll go ahead and get that set in so we're not caught off guard. 119.8.
Yes, 1822, Salt Lake Center, Ida.
Alright, we're ready for that. 12,200.
Yes, 1822, radar contact 8 miles northwest of Idaho Falls. VOR altitude indicates 10,800. Maintain flight level 230. Delta 1611, Albuquerque Center, say again your altitude. Delta 1611, roger, altitude checks, and I'll have lower for you shortly.
Alright, we're clear of... Alright, so now I can set this back on 26.
Got it, 4464, VFR traffic, 11 o'clock, 6 miles eastbound, altitude indicates 12,200, type unknown.
Looking for the Dry 50, United 4464. Alright. Sim just completely stalled out. Oops, okay. So now we can start descending even
Delta
further.
1611, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26 transition, Phoenix altimeter 2987.
So 10.8, or it's actually 10.4.
1611, confirm that's descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26 transition.
Getting a little bit fast here.
United 4464, previously issued traffic's no longer a factor. Contact Eagle Tower 119.8.
Going to Tower United 4464. Eagle Tower United 4464 LD VOR 25.
United 4464, Eagle Tower, wind 230 at 9er, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land 25 United 4464. Alright, getting a little bit fast. Alright, so we're on the VNAV path here. Now we can actually pick up our approach.
The grounds at Cessna 7274 Hotel. Can you just tell me the departure frequency again if you have a moment?
Sky 740 Delta,
Go.
120.4.
Heading mode.
120.4, thank you.
And then we are 246. Now, let's see if I can hit the approach. I guess not. We're cleared anyways. I'm going to... Autopilot's coming off. Always love that when it does that. Okay. Alright. Gear coming down. Alright, before landing checklist, landing gear down 3 green, flaps are 10, and we're going to be going to 5. Condition levers are max, checked. And bleeds, ATU, bleeds are, let's go to minimums there. Let's do this without trying to kill ourselves here. Alright, bleeds are min. Notification's been done, let's go flaps 15. And this will be our final flaps.
22, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Got the runway in sight. We're on the glide here. And flaps are 15, indicating 15. We've been cleared to land. Landing checklist completed. A little bit low. A little bit low and slow, never a good combination.
Yes, 1822, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
It's kind of deceiving. To me, it looks like we're looking pretty good visually, but our systems say, PAPI lights say we're just a little bit low. Alright, we are landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, reversers are on. Go down here to Alpha 5, I believe. on the right.
4464 taxi via Alpha to the ramp, this frequency, take care.
Alpha to the ramp, this frequency, United 4464, see ya. Alright. Go ahead and turn our lights off.
Flexjet 505 Albuquerque approach. Flexjet 505, roger, say intentions. Okay, did you want to pick up advisories or? Flexjet 505, yep, that's up to you. Double Eagle is north and west of the Albuquerque, Charlie.
I don't think I want gate.
Flexjet 505, roger, change to advisory frequency approved.
That's correct. Is that D1 right there or not?
India Tower, Cessna 7274, radar run up complete and request a departure.
Yeah. This is the gate I want to go to.
7274 Hotel Olympia Tower, wind 020 at 7, runway 17 cleared for takeoff. And say again your initial direction of flight.
To Romeo November Tango 727 for Hotel.
74 Hotel, okay, left downwind departure approved.
Roger, left downwind 727 for Hotel.
74 Hotel, your choice, left crosswind or left downwind departure approved.
This instruction for 727 for Hotel?
Okay, 74 Hotel, your choice, left crosswind or left downwind departure approved.
Okay, I will take left downwind.
Yeah, that's not... I'm not going that far, by the way. Otherwise, I'll run into this guy. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull our parking brake on. And lights, main bus tied up. Tie. That all looks good for now. Alright, we can pull that down. Alright, that one's coming off. Lights coming off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And that's it.
for your own safety, we instruct you to keep your seatbelt fastened during the entire flight.
Yeah,
Please
those
observe that this flight is a non-smoking flight.
stupid, Alright, those things are crazy. Anyways, that was fun. I think I'm going to do a flight back to Denver real quick. Let's see here. Just going to do a quick file and then we'll just get out of here. Just give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back and I'll get out of town. So meanwhile, I'll go ahead and put this on the outside view.
Sky 74 Hotel, I'm showing you turning right now. It should be a left downwind departure, left turns in the pattern.
Left turn 727 for Hotel.
Delta 1611, contact Phoenix approach 128.65. Delta 1611, Phoenix approach, go ahead. All right, Delta 1611, Phoenix approach. Two things we need when you check in on initial contact: the ATIS information mic, and I need your altitude leaving for Mode C verification. '1611, roger. Information mic is current. Expect a visual approach runway 26. I'm indicating 17,100 for you here right now. Sky X74 Hotel contact, Seattle departure 120.4.
120.4 Seattle departure 7.
Number 7274 Hotel, Seattle departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, altitude indicates 3,200. Please confirm your altitude again. For 74 Hotel, last transmission was not readable, say again. Sky 74 Hotel, again, not readable at all. You're indicating 3,500 on my end now. If you can please confirm that for Mode C verification. Seven four Hotel, the Olympia altimeter is 3003. I just need you to verify your altitude when you get a chance, please. All right, 74 Hotel, you're indicating 3,500 on my end here. I'm not sure how you're showing 1,100. That's 2,000 plus feet high.
All right, I'm just getting my flight plan ready to go back to Denver. Just trying to figure out what runway I want to take.
Hotel, I need you to double check the altitude. It's got to be within 300 feet for positive Mode C verification. I'm going to need to get that worked out here before you get underneath the Bravo for Seattle.
So it would be good if I could land 3-4 left. 3-4 right would be awesome. Let's see. Can I get... Or even, actually, 3-4 left would be great. Let's see. 3-4 left. I can... Let's try that one. Alright.
Sky 74 Hotel, I've seen you hit the ident button. That's not important right now. Again, I just need to know what altitude are you showing on your altimeter.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because he's not having a good time trying to get this guy to be on the right altitude indication. He's trying to get them on the same page for
74 Hotel, the Olympia altimeter is 3003, and again, you're indicating 3,500 on my end, so that's a massive Mode C discrepancy there. Probably suggest returning to Olympia at this point, just because that's a huge difference in Mode C verification. I would just recommend that at this point until you can work that out and figure out what's going on there. Or 74 Hotel, okay, roger. And again, I'm showing the altimeter there, 3003. You're indicating 3,500 right now. So if you're showing 1,200, that's a very, very large discrepancy with the altimeter setting or something with your Mode C.
All right, just trying to find a good arrival that I can fly since I'm
Sky
not
74 Hotel, roger. Just advise when you have the field in sight, and I'll get you over to tower in just a minute.
Let's see here. Just looking for one that I can actually fly.
Okay. Delta 1611.
We're coming from
are you declaring an emergency then at this time?
Let's go 3-4 left.
Okay, Delta 1611. Do you have backup altimeters and stuff that you can reference, or anything aside from your primary instruments to double check that stuff so
So
that
we
you're able
can't
to
use
comply
the
with the descent
French.
here,
That
or
ain't
you're
gonna
going to need
work.
some other sort of instruction?
Let's see the creed. It's gonna take a little bit of time here. So creed.
1261, okay, recommend you level off then if you're able to do that at the very least for the time
Turbojet
being so we
only,
don't get
so
you into
that's
some
out.
mountains.
How about we tried the KL2? Let's see. KL2. And that is turbojet only. That's out. Let's try Larks and Ladora. Those are two that can try. Larks.
Skyx 74 Hotel, 1P information, India is current, and just advise again when you have the field in sight, should be after your 2 o'clock position and about 4 miles. Runway 26 is available if you'd like that, or straight in for 17. Okay.
That is going to be a little bit fast. Don't know if that's going to work or not. Okay, what else we got? Ladora. Jesus. Wish there was an easy way to basically. It's turbojet only. To basically look at arrivals and departures. I could sift through them. Only look at the ones that are for
74 Hotel,
non-turbojet.
roger, contact Olympia Tower 124.4.
Molten, and then we got Peak. Let's try those.
Delta 1611, I'm still showing you in a descent here, and you're below the restrictions of the arrival at this point. Are you able to stop the descent at all? It's minimum vector altitude, your area is 8,000. You're indicating 6,900 and descending.
That ain't gonna work. Peak. Let's try Peak.
Hey, Delta 1611, are you able to maintain your own terrain and obstruction clearance at your
Turbojet
present
only.
altitude?
Nope. Jesus Christ. Okay.
1611, okay.
Powder, Ram, and Teller. We try those.
Columbia Towers is Cessna 7274 Hotel, 4 mile northeast. The field request full stop.
Number 7274 Hotel, Olympia Tower, enter left base runway 17. Runway 17, clear to land. Wind 010 at 7.
Left base for runway 1717, clear to land 7274 Hotel. Thank you.
Frontier flight 145, Phoenix, Albuquerque Center, roger.
There's really no easy way to get in there. It's because they're so close.
Right, Delta 1611, I'm still showing you in a descent, and again, you're heading into areas of higher terrain. The minimum vector altitude is now 6,000 in your area, but I'm showing you through 5,600. Are you able to start climbing?
Look at the Ram.
Okay, Delta 1611, stay in tensions when able. What you'll need assistance with, if anything.
Okay, that ain't gonna work. Let's see. I mean, that one doesn't.
Delta 1611, expect visual approach runway 26 at Phoenix. Probably the fastest straight in for you right now.
I think we're just so close that we're like inside most of the arrivals, unless we can get a shortcut in there somehow.
1611, climb and maintain 6,000, reaching 6,000, fly heading 200, vectors to final. If unable, please advise.
It's turbojet only as well.
Delta 1611, control instructions I do require a read back on, so just verify climb to 6,000, reaching 6,000, fly heading 200.
Thompson and Tishner, whatever that. Okay. Alright, that looks like it could work. Turbojets expect. Okay, it doesn't say. Alright, I think we're going to use the Thompson. Let's go. Let's just see the last one. Jesus.
Frontier Flight 145, descend via the Hyder 1 arrival, runway 25 left transition, Phoenix altimeter 2987.
Alright, so Kremling to, okay. We'll do the Thompson 6 arrival. This will be kind of odd. Alright. This will be fun.
Delta 1611, okay. Roger, better luck next time.
Alright, now I got that figured out. Let's figure out departure. We'll take the, we'll do the gypsum, a gypsum 5. Okay. That looks good. This ought to be fun. Alright. And let's see, for the Thompson, whatever is our altitude, we're going to expect flight level 190 at all the way out here. So, okay. So we can go to flight level 210. Let's do flight level 210 unless Gypsum requires something else. Yeah, we'll go 210. Looks good to me. And we'll take 76 passengers. Zero fuel weight will be 57.5. Actually, let's just do it that way. And we'll take 10% extra and 45 on the reserve. 45 minutes on the reserve. Our alternate will be Colorado Springs. All right.
Olympia ground, this is Cessna 7274 Hotel, request crossing runway 26.
Sir, 7274 Hotel, you're still at the tower. Where are you parking?
Before 26, and I landed before runway 26, so I would like to cross.
For 7274, you don't need permission to do that. You said you're allowed to use the entire runway, so you sort of cross the runway and exit on the next taxi. But for now, where are you parking? So I'm going to turn you off here.
So now I can cross runway 26?
74, you need to answer my question. Listen to the transitions I'm making. Where are you parking?
Oh man, I don't mean to be rude, but Jesus Christ, some people just don't listen, man. It's fairly simple. God, man.
Listen, 7274, where are you parking at the airport?
Cessna 727, I'm just before the runway, I'm just land, and I couldn't stop before runway 26 and 8.
That's Sanford, you've told me that 4 times now. I'm fully aware of that. I'd still like you to answer the question I'm asking you. Where are you parking on the airport? What's your planned parking location?
I'm on the runway, sir. I'm on runway
you're not understanding. I know where you are right now. I'm asking where do you want to go, so I know how to taxi you off the runway, because you're not supposed to stop on the runway in the first place.
Okay, I would like to taxi to the ramp.
Which one?
For the general aviation ramp?
We're 7 they're all general aviation ramps, but turn left on runway 26, Foxtrot Echo, that'll take you to the transient parking. For future reference, you don't hold sort of a runway unless you're instructed to do so. You should have crossed the runway without permission and then exit onto a taxiway. You should never park on a runway unless you're specifically told to do that.
Roger. Can you tell me, please, after I enter the left, which taxiway?
Left on runway 26, left on Foxtrot Echo to the ramp.
Foxtrot Echo to the ramp, 7274 Hotel.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Alright, jeez, I'm almost ready. That was pretty funny, actually, listening to that transmission for a little bit there. I'm glad I got that to listen back on. Alright, so we're going to do flight level 210. And this is going to be Thompson. No, it's going to be JIP. Some 5 to Kremling. And then to the Thompson 6. Alright, before I do that, let's load our fuel in the plane. We need to have, let's see, 4,500 pounds. It's going to be actually, we'll do 4,600 on the fuel. Trip will be 1645. And everything else is going to be good. That's 57.5. Perfect. Alright, our fuel's loaded. Let's go ahead and start our flight. Wow. Alright, looks good. Okay, so just trying to review here. Gibson, okay. Alright, so as a review, our departure, let's do this. So our departure is going to be basically climb left, turn to 215 until crossing the snow, radio 152, or round table, VOR radial 326, then a right turn to the round table radial 322 to a Curly intersection. Then a right turn on the Kremling radial 231 to Kremling. There we go. Anyways, so that's our departure. From Kremling, we are going to hit the Thompson 6 arrival. Basically, we're going to fly from Kremling to Allen, and then Thompson and on down. And let's see here real quick. So Thompson and... So fly over Kremling via the Kremling 025 and GLL. What is GLL? Alright. That is Gil. Okay. And the Gil 025 and Gil radial... No, sorry. The Kremling 025 and the Gil 25
Center flight 145, contact Phoenix approach
to Ridgey intersection.
128.65.
Then via the FQF radial 306 to Thompson intersection. Thence from over Thompson intersection, expect radar vectors final approach course at or before FQF. All right. So what is FQF? So Falcon. Okay. So we can expect radar vectors before we get to Falcon. Looks good. All right. I just got to relog back in.
Center flight
to
145 Phoenix approach.
Pilotage quick with my new call sign, which is United, this time 4484, or sorry, United 4489er. Let's go ahead and reconnect. There we go. All right, that's it. Let's get started. I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. Hopefully we won't waste too much time here. That's all done already.
bank angle.
That's actually really good there. And then it's going to be 130, 143, and 155. Alright, so we're going to go to clearance delivery 124.75. Before we do that, let's get some ATIS.
Wind 260 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 11. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3028. LDA/DME 25 approach in use. Departing runway 25. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have Mike. Eagle County Regional Information Mike. 0056 Zulu. Wind 260 at 7. Visibility 10.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, just going through my flow here, make sure I got everything. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. The feather test. We've already done that today. Disc and cutoff. Looks good. Elevator trim. Looks good. And that's fine there. Eagle clearance, United 4489's IFR to Denver.
United 4489, Eagle clearance to Denver Airport, Gypsum 5 departure, Kremlin transition, then is filed. Climb and maintain 15,000, expect level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.47, squawk 4742.
United 4489 is cleared to Denver via the Gypsum Kremlin transition. 15,000. Expect 21010 minutes after. Departure frequency 120.47. Squawk 4742.
At 4449, read back correct.
Alright, there we go. I should have said Gypsum 5. I just said Gypsum, but that's... Alright, so what we do here is we put this 99 in there and deletes it. Whoops. Should delete 99. It should delete the whole thing out of there. Okay. Now, we're Eagle to Denver. That was our... There we go. We're going to take depart runway 25 for the Gypsum 5. There we go. Enter that in. And then our arrival is going to be... I'm going to put in a 3-5 left because that's what I would like. I can change it on the fly without any problems. And we're doing the Thompson 6, which is 21 from Kremlin, and the approach we'll do 1. And let's see, where is the best place to take that from? Denver. Approach. ILS 35 left. You know what? From a Crudup would be okay. Crup. Yep, that looks good. Perfect. Alright, so let's review this real quick. That all looks good. So we can actually delete. We could delete that one out of there. So curly. Oh, well, I deleted. That's not right. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Depart 25. So, okay, curly to Kremlin. Perfect. That's fine. And then on the arrival.
Frontier Flight 145, fly heading.
So it's going to be
080, descend and maintain 4,000 vectors to final.
It's going to be Kremlin to Allen. Why I got frogs in there? It's kind of weird. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. We're going to go, hopefully they'll give us a, alright, I see. So I was looking at something different. Okay, so it's going to be frogs to Ridgey, then Allen, then Thompson, expect flight level 100. It says expect for turbojets, but that's fine. So we don't have any restrictions in there. And then Hygen, Shaft. And then basically it should, after that should be Falcon, and we should get radar vectors. So Falcon, and there should be radar vectors. Perfect. Everything else looks good. Alright, so fuel is going to be set. We are, that's good on the zero fuel weight. We put in here 4,100, I think. No, 4,600 on the fuel on board. 4,600. Alright. Don't worry about that. That's old. Alright, so we can go and cross fill. Alright, looks good.
Exit 505, Alpha Turkey approach clearly Sedona Airport as filed. Maintain 12,000, expect level 240, 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 5016.
Alright, FMS is set, and the departure brief is as follows. We are going to follow the Gibson 5 departure. We're going to fly.
Exit 505, feedback correct clearance sort of not everyone by 0140 Zulu time now 01190, report airborne this frequency.
Sorry, just gotta look at this real quick. We are going to climb left turn to 215. Let's go ahead and set that in now. Set 15,000 in here. Okay. Till crossing the snow radial 152 or the round table. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So once we cross, I'm going to use round table as 113.0. Put that in my nav 2. So round table and 326. So dang it. Once we cross that radial, then we can make turn right on the 322 radial to Curly, okay, and then right turn to on the Kremlin radial 231 to Kremlin. Okay, sounds good. So
Clearance delivery, King
I'm gonna
Air,
put Kremlin
520
in
Yankee
there.
Kilo,
My
IFR to
standby,
Hanford.
it's just 113.8.
Burr 520
It's already in
Yankee
there.
Kilo Reno Clearance to Hanford Airport.
And then
Zephyr 6
113.8.
departure Derby transition, then a climb via City Except maintain 17,000.
Right.
Departure frequency
That looks good.
119.2, squawk 2153.
You cleared for Hanford, Zephyr 6 departure, Derby,
Alright, V
transition,
speeds
will
checked,
climb via the
escape
6,
hatch is
except
done.
will maintain flight level,
Noseville
or will
steering is
maintain
off,
17,000.
and we're ready.
Yeah, 17,000. Departure frequency is 119.2, squawk 2153, King Air 0 Yankee Kilo.
Yeah, Fred Yankee Kilo, read back correct.
Let me just give it a good look here. Alright. I'm gonna actually make it push back tail left, nose right. Alright. Let's see, it probably doesn't even think we finished the oh yeah, okay, good. So what did I just say? Tail to the left. Alright. That looks good.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, I just did the before start checklist in my head here.
Frontier Flight 145, turn left heading 280.
Locking gear.
Alright, we're ready.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Alright, park brakes
Commencing
released.
push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Alright, start engine number 2.
Frontier Flight 145, 7 miles from Hammock, fly heading 280, maintain 4,000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 25 left approach. UPS 1822, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
Start engine number 1.
UPS 1822, Seattle Center, descend a pass, discuss and maintain flight level 240.
Set parking brakes.
Alright, tower is 119.8.
ground, Cessna 727 for Hotel. Would like to request a flight following to Romeo November Tango.
Okay, I'm supposed to squawk
We're 727 for Hotel, Olympia ground,
4742.
maintain aircraft altitude.
Cessna Skyhawk and cruising altitude
Tow
of
truck
calculate
disconnected.
3000.
Bypass being removed.
We're 727 Tower, the departure frequency 120.4, squawk 2176.
Departure 120.4, 2176 on the box, 727 for Hotel.
We're 727 for Hotel, read back correct.
Alright, to after start flow.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Two seven four
American
Hotel,
343 open
ready to
to
taxi.
maintain 10,000.
Okay, after start checklist, external power set, main bus ties off.
Columbia ground, November.
Ice protection
November
is
727
level
for
1,
Hotel.
rotor travel, full travel.
727 for Olympia ground, stay position on the airport and verify you have the weather.
And steering is
the weather
on,
to
autofilter's
enjoy,
on,
and I'm at the,
in-top 89%.
774.
Batteries checked, flaps
727
5,
for Hotel,
indicating
runway 17
5.
via Bravo.
Aux standby PTU pumps all on.
17
Hydraulic
via
pressure
Bravo, 727
quantity is all good. Looks good. And
Solid clearance, NOC 5721
Alright.
IFR Las Vegas.
looks pretty good. Flight insurance checked. Altimeters should be 3028.
5721 Salt Lake Land
And
under
checked.
standby. Flex at 505.
Alright, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and
Affirmative, avoid a 40 after.
looking good. Just verify we are on ground 128.1.8.
NOC Air 5721 Salt Lake Land to the Las Vegas McCann International Airport EF5 departure Milford transition minutes filed. Climb via SID squawk 4316.
Okay, clear to Las Vegas, Edith 5 transition, Edith 5 departure, Milford transition that is filed, climb via the SID, squawk 4310, NOC 5721.
NOC Air 5721, be back correct.
Eagle Ground United 4489 with Mike request taxi.
Yeah, 649 Eagle Ground Runway 25 taxi via Alpha.
25 via Alpha United 4489. Alright.
Inbound ground, November 219er, Yankee.
Clear on the left.
Return on the Yankee, read out clear.
And clear on the right. See that there's a Costco down here just past the end of the runway. It's kind of cool. It's funny. It just seems like in a weird place. It's a nice airport. Alright. My MDA, my minimum flap for retraction is 7,500. I'm going to go ahead and set that in. Since there's a lot of terrain here, I want to make sure I know what it is. Alright, it's 7520, that's good. Alright, let's get back on center line here. Alright, just in case it gets dark.
Winter Flight 155, contact Phoenix Tower.
Alright, that looks fine. And there we go.
Phoenix Tower, Winter Flight 145, 1 mile final.
Winter Flight 145, Phoenix Tower, runway 25 left, clear land.
Runway 25 left, clear land, Air 145.
For some reason that tank didn't come on. The pump.
Exit 505, object departure right in. Exit 505, radar contact 3 miles north of the opportunity VOR, climb maintain level 210. Exit 505, negative 210.
And there's the Costco right there in front of me.
We're 727 for hold this frequency and area of Seattle approach. So 727 for hold this frequency and error check your frequency.
Alright, I'm gonna hold here.
Yes, you're on the wrong frequency. This is Seattle approach that you're calling.
For a second. I'll be right back.
Tower Frontier 145, clear to active Golf 3.
Frontier Flight 145, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, Foxtrot 6, Echo 6, Echo, cross runway 25 right at Foxtrot 6.
Alright, taxi to parking at Foxtrot, Foxtrot 6, Echo 6, then Echo, and cross runway 25 right at Foxtrot 6. Frontier 145.
Boeing ground, November 219 Yankee Yankee at Boeing field with Echo. We'd like to remain in the pattern. We are sort of Bravo. That's okay.
For 219 Yankee Yankee, runway 14, correction,
beautiful
runway
view.
32 left taxi via Bravo.
Wow.
32 left
cool.
via Bravo, thank you.
Boeing clearance delivery, Cessna November 5 or 12345, IFR to Friday Harbor, please.
Olympia Tower, Cessna 727 for hotel. Hold short, runway 17, ready to go.
Number 12345, Boeing clearance, go to Friday Harbor Airport, Needle 1 departure, Corvallis transition that is filed, climb via SID, departure frequency 120.4, squawk 4473.
Alright, clear to the Friday Harbor via the Needle 1 departure, Cove transition, and then it's filed, climb via the SID, departure frequency is 120.4, and we'll squawk 4473 for November 12345.
Okay, set.
Number 12345, read back correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gotta be hard to say. Alright, radar is coming on.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17. Is that lift better?
American 343, contact Fresno approach 119.6.
Alright, radar's for some reason is in test mode
Aircraft
there.
calling Salt Lake approach, go ahead.
Alright, there we go. Radar's on. I got terrain on this side.
Aircraft 343 Fresno approach and maintain 4,000. Expected visual approach runway 11 right.
Alright, looks good. I'm ready to go.
X-ray Salt Lake approach to clearly Logan Airport at file.
119.8. 12047 is my departure.
128.1 squawk 4262.
That's ready to go. Alright.
Boeing clearance delivery number 12345. We're looking at the charts here. We can't find the Corvallis transition. Can you give us some help with that?
Number 12345, I misstated. It's Penn Cove transition.
Penn Cove, roger. 1235, thanks.
358 Fox X-ray, read back correct. Clearance for is not airborne by 0150 Zulu. Time now 0135 Zulu. Report airborne this frequency.
Alright, looks good. I'm ready to go.
Foxtrot 505, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Eagle Tower, United 4489, ready for departure 25.
And 4489 Eagle Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 25, United 80, United 4489.
For 727 for hotel, contact departure.
Alright.
Departure 77 for hotel.
It's gonna be fun. Basically, when you take off here, you don't even, normally you don't even get, normally you would do, make no maneuvers before 400, but here you're basically, you want to make that left turn pretty quickly here because there's a big mountain in the way. So, as soon as you get airborne here, it's pretty much a left turn for the 215 radial. Not radial, sorry, 215 heading.
Fresno Airport, 12 o'clock, 17
You'll see it in a minute when we start hitting the valley. Here we go. No time like the present.
American 343, you're to fly present heading descend and maintain 2000.
Okay, autofillers armed.
727 for hotel, Seattle departure.
Instruments are in the green. We have 80 knots. Check.
Contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Alright, B1. Let's rotate this thing.
UPS 1822 heavy. Seattle
Alright,
Center.
positive rate, gear up.
Crescent maintain 12,000. Seattle altimeter 3001.
Alright, here's our left turn for 215.
Terrain. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah. Alright.
Flight Tower, November 219 Yankee, ready to go. 32 left.
For 298 Yankee, Boeing Tower, make left close traffic report, Mitchell down east, fast 32 left, clear for takeoff.
32 left, clear for takeoff. November 219 Yankee.
Okay. We're watching for this when we come down in here, then we can make our right turn. Alright, here we go. Right turn coming around. And then we're going to look for the course of 322. Alright, here we go.
American 353, Richard Quid, Vista First Main 11 left, you can make a left side step off to the right downwind.
in the cruise and we're looking good for an on-time arrival. Our in-flight cabin service has begun, serving a choice of light meals and refreshments. If there's anything else required, please ask one of our flight attendants for assistance. Once again, on behalf of the entire flight crew, we hope you enjoy the rest of the flight.
American 353, Richard, contact Fresno Tower. United 4489, contact departure.
Departure, United 4489. Denver Center, United 4489, 10,700, climbing 15,000.
Yeah, 4489
Ladies and
Denver Center,
gentlemen,
coming
we
to
just started our approach. We would kindly ask you to fasten your seatbelts again and turn off all
Up
your
to
electronic
flight level
equipment.
210, United 4489.
American 343, Fresno Tower, runway 11 right, clear to land, wind 140 at 4.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our speed up a little bit here. We can go ahead and hit nav mode. Alright. Flaps are coming up.
Transponders required to be on for the Bravo airspace. So runway 11, or press runway 32 left there, touch and go.
Alright, we're set for 185 on the climb. We're direct to Curly.
Number 1 Yankee, or correct, remember 9 Yankee, be advised you're in violation of the Seattle Class Bravo airspace. You're not allowed in the airspace, even though you're doing pattern work at a Boeing. You need to stay clear of it and under it at all times.
Alright, looking good.
141 Romeo Charlie, executive ground clearance on request, standby.
Come back 900 to here.
Number 141 Romeo Charlie, clear to Santa Catalina Airport, fly runway heading right over
Alright, we can go
Bravo
ahead and
intersection, then it's filed.
flip those
Maintain
off.
2000,
Looks
expect
good.
11,000, we're doing a tap to departure. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 2246.
90 gears up and off. Flaps 0, power set. Auto feather is off now. The pump's coming off. Bleeds are on and norm.
141 Romeo Charlie, is that correct?
And just to double check, it's 5433. That looks good. Okay. And we are indicated airspeed 185 LNAV. Alt select for flight level 210. Okay, now we're direct to Kremlin. And ice protection is as required.
Runway 2345 going ground, runway 32 left taxi via Alpha.
It's a good thing, sometimes it gets sensitive there. Alright, looking good. We've been cleared all the way up to our cruising altitude of flight level 210.
Runway 345 runway 32 left at Alpha 10, taxi via Alpha.
Alright, flight level 180. Switch this thing out. Alright, looks like a pretty smooth ride. Go ahead and turn the fasten seatbelt signs off for now.
No, Yankee, unable. No, I can't give Bravo clearance, so you'll be directly into Seattle. But I give you a right close pass, definitely give you the normal buffer from the Bravo, the best I can do.
Let's go ahead and do a...
Yankee, after runway 32 left,
Ladies
clear,
and
just going to
gentlemen,
make right
this is
close
your
traffic.
captain speaking. We're setting nicely in the cruise and we're looking good for an on-time arrival. Our in-flight cabin service has begun, serving a choice of light meals and refreshments. If there's anything else you require, please ask one of our flight attendants for assistance. Once again, on behalf of the entire flight crew, we hope you enjoy the rest of the flight.
Alright, like I just flew from Denver, so the weather there was pretty good, so I expect some kind of visual approach. I am doing the Thompson 6 arrival. The Thompson 6 doesn't say any specific runways to expect. Alright, 1,000 to go. Let's go ahead and give a quick out view look.
Right 58 Foxtrot X-ray, Salt Lake departure right in. Right 58
See,
Foxtrot
this was
X-ray,
the
radar
airport's
contact
down
2 miles
right
west
here.
of
So we took
Provo
off
via
this
1
way.
Salt Lake altimeter
Went
3028.
through this valley, came up and around, all the way back around, and then back to where we're at now. Nice. Alright, we should be leveling off here. Speed's
For
coming up.
12345, Boeing tower runway 32 left at Alpha 10, clear for takeoff. For 219 Yankee Yankee, extend downwind tower, call base, traffic departing. For 219 Yankee Yankee, extend downwind tower, call base, traffic departing.
Alright, let's go ahead and pull up weather to Denver.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000. 12,000 scattered.
5721, Salt Lake
Temperature
ground,
9
runway 34 right, taxi
Dew
via
point
hotel.
-2. Altimeter 3022. Visual approach runway 34 left, 35 left, 35 right, in use. Departing runway 25. 34 left. 34 right. 35 left. 8. Read back all runway
1522
assignments,
names, maintain
and hold
2000.
short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance
Between the
delivery with your
Yankee
aircraft type,
basic
initial
runway 32
heading,
left
and
clear
requested
touching
cruise altitude. Advise on initial contact you have.
You have what?
UPS 1822, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
It's actually Mike. Okay. Sounds good to me. Alright, speed's coming up nicely here. Alright, let's go ahead and prepare since it's a nice short flight. 60,000, just over 60,000 is our
UPS 1822 heavy Seattle approach, expected visual approach runway 3.
prepared landing weight. So we're gonna do a flaps 15 landing. So
For 12345, verify transponder.
we're gonna go
contact departure.
124 and 123. All right. Looks good. Looks like we might get 3-5 right. Let's see here. Alright, we are now direct to frogs. We got some ice detection. Go ahead and turn that on.
Now 12345, Seattle departure radar contact climb maintain 4000.
I don't
turn left
expect.
heading 260.
Let's go ahead. I don't expect. If you can see.
125 negative left heading 260.
This plane, you can actually see it forming up here. I don't see anything here. If you start to see it on the wings, I like to I'll put it into fast mode, but so far so good. Go ahead and get that set. All right. Alright, so we're direct to frog. Speed's coming up. We can go ahead and set 850 on the props. Got to do that nice and slow. I pulled these things back to the start feather and over revved this thing before, which isn't fun.
American 343, taxi to parking via Bravo to frequency. Good day.
So I currently have, let's see. Currently have a 3-5
For 219
left.
Yankee Yankee traffic departing westbound.
I could take 3-5 right too if I need to.
American 343, go ahead. Yeah, you actually have to cross the line. The lines mark the end of the runway, so you need to clear the runway, and you haven't technically cleared the runway till you're past that line.
Alright, so 3-5.
Yeah, you cross the line and once you
Or 3-5 right, that's fine as well. That'll work either way. Cool. Speed's nice. I'm gonna pull back the power a little bit.
And Yankee, runway 2 left clear, touch and go.
Try to maintain 250 on the speed.
For 12345, clear direct Penns Cove VOR.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's crazy. I'm gonna plan for 3-4-3-5 left. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that frequencies in there. 108.5.
For 141 Romeo Charlie executive ground.
This approach climb to 10,000 and the right turn direct to GLL VOR and hold.
Delta, cross runway 16.
So GLL is 114.2. I'm going to set that in my nav too. Alright, that's fine. And then if we have to hold there, it's going to be a teardrop entry for a right back turn to heading of 205. And we'll do 1 minute holds. Alright, our ILS decision altitude, decision height is 200. We can go ahead and set that in there now. This category, the steering wheel is always in my way. Alright.
UPS 1822, descend and maintain 5,000.
We could put the MDA in there actually. It's 5634. Leave it like that for now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set this for 3022. That looks good. Alright, let's just try to maintain 250 on the speed. Descent checklist to the line. Altimeters are set for now. Fuel balance is checked. Fuel is pressurization is set. Everything looks good, and we're set here. Cabin PA, not yet.
UPS 1822,
Fasten seatbelt sign. I'm just going to leave that off for now. Alright, no more ice protection needed. We can go ahead and cancel that. Okay, just a little bit fast. I'm going to pull these throttles back just a hair. A little bit sensitive. There we go.
Everyone do try to cross runway 12. UPS 1822, Boeing Field, 12 to 1 o'clock, 18 miles report in sight.
And if only,
UPS 1822, clear visual approach runway
if only we got a shortcut, it would have taken us a lot quicker, actually.
We're down the Yankee runway at 32 left, clear, touch and go. Then fly runway heading. UPS 1822, heavy contact Boeing Tower.
Alright, here we go. Okay, now we're direct to Reggie.
Aircraft calling really loud and clear. Be advised you will need to log on with a valid call sign. Bravo 58, not a valid call sign for any aircraft. Return any Yankee affirmative. Exit left when able.
Cool. So really, our only, it's not even a restriction.
1820 Boeing Tower, wind 3207.
Vertical navigation planning information, but that's for turbojets, so we're fine. It does say 190250 knots at Thompson, but again, we're
Number
just
290 Yankee runway 32 left, taxi via Bravo.
we're just a turbo prop, so we don't have to really necessarily worry about that.
Aircraft calling radio loud and clear. How do you read me?
Alright, right turn towards Allen.
Yep, just be advised that's not a valid call sign for the network. Bravo 58 is not a real world call sign, so you'll need to log off and log on for a real world call sign before we can do any ATC stuff with you. UPS 1820, having no such thing as a missed on a visual approach, but make right close traffic. For 727 for hotel, say again. For 727 for hotel, for whenever you do loud and clear. Yeah, at 44-9, descend and maintain 17,000, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Down at 17,000 and Denver approach 120.35. United 4489er. Maybe.
For 14 Charlie, executive tower 920, clear for takeoff.
Okay, so 12035. Denver approach, United 4489er, flight level 206, descending 17,000.
Yeah, at 44-9, Denver approach, expect the visual approach runway 16 left, fly heading 090, descend and maintain 9,000, vectors the final.
Alright, heading 090 down to 9,000, expecting 16 left. United 4489er.
UPS 1822, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Okay, down to 9,000.
Okay, 5721, Salt Lake Tower, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so I'm expecting the visual 16 left now. So I'm basically not even on the Thompson 6 anymore, that's good. So now, 16 left. just for my own benefit, I should probably descend a little bit quicker. So we're in heading mode. 090 looks good. We're down to 9,000. Alright. So just for our own benefit, what I want to put in here is arrival 16 left. Even though I don't really care about the star. And then I'm going to do, I'll just put the ILS in there 1. And then we'll put in from Kale. That's fine. So what we'll do is direct to Kale. Kaylee, 7. Enter. There we go.
Flex at 505. Flex at 505 now. You know you'll be on this frequency for another 30 miles or so.
So 3022.
For 14 Romeo Charlie, contact departure.
Okay, we got ice detection.
For 14 Romeo Charlie, NorCal departure to contact, climb and maintain 11,000. Clear direct Frogo intersects and resume on navigation. Nokia 5721, contact departure. Number 727 for hotel, no traffic is between you and Renton Airport. Radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Today. Nokia 5721, satellite departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 12230.
Alright, so we're looking good. Descent checklist, already did to the line. It's all good. Approach is basically, we're getting vectors for visual 16 left. Just for my benefit, I put in the ILS in there. At 111.1. Alright, and then it's going to be 173. So I can go ahead and put nav source to nav 1 and then put in 173 here. Okay, that's set. Alright, we're at 16,000, descending to 9,000.
For 209 on the Yankee Bone Tower, hold short runway 32 left wing turbulence.
So if I can be at, can't really do that, but if I can be at 11,000, that looks good there.
UPS 1822, have you Bravo to the ramp this frequency today?
For 219er Yankee Bowling Tower, runway 32 left, cleared for takeoff, right close, traffic approved, report midfield downwind each time.
Alright, so I gotta descend a little bit quicker then.
Alright, 4489, turn right heading 130, advise Denver Airport in sight 2 o'clock and 15 miles.
130, will advise 4489. So I definitely gotta get down quicker. Alright, it's going to probably be a big pause at some point.
Okay, 5721 contact only center 135.77.
Alright, tower is on 135.3. Put that in next. They're probably going to switch me over though. But still, just in case, I'll be ready. 5.3. Alright, getting fast here.
Air 5721, Salt Lake Center, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Trying to look out, yeah, so you can see there's icing on my engine. So we'll go ahead and put that to fast. Everything looks good so far. Alright, we can go ahead and not descend so quickly now.
Boeing 9er Yankee, runway 32 left, cleared for the option. 4489, intercept the runway 16 left, localizer track inbound, advise the field in sight, and continue descent, maintain 8,000.
Airport in sight down to 8,000, United to 4489.
4489, cleared visual approach, runway 16 left.
Cleared for the visual, 16 left, United 4489. Alright, we are cleared for the visual. There it is.
Star 1 Romeo Charlie, contact NorCal approach 120.905.
So 16 left. I'm gonna make sure I don't land at the wrong one. So 16 left. Alright, is this one. Oops, there is the pause. Okay. So this is 16 left here.
November 141 Romeo Charlie, NorCal approach, roger, Modesto, altimeter 29906.
Alright, so I gotta get down a little bit quicker and start slowing it down a little bit. Alright, flaps 5. Alright, Loke and glide slope are armed and activated. That's set. Okay, missed approach will be at 12,000, so we can go ahead and set that in now. Pumps coming on and the lights coming on. It's all good. Okay, and this can come off. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn that off as well, because I'll forget otherwise. And speed's coming down, looking good. This trim is a little bit out of whack, so when I turn the autopilot off, it's going to want to nosedive me. So
I'm Foxtrot X-ray contact.
Kind of wait.
Center 132.25.
All right, so landing checklist. Before landing checklist, the landing gear. We'll continue on this.
2,500.
All right, everything else is looking pretty good. Go ahead and get our gear out now.
Number 858 Foxtrot X-ray, Salt Lake Center, roger. Advise when you have the Logan weather, say approach request when able.
Alright, when we land, basically we could take it all the way to the end, but we'll get off at Foxtrot 6, left turn.
Every Foxtrot X-ray, okay, roger. Climb and maintain 12,000, that'll be for terrain. You
Good on.
that.
We take the autopilot off now. And we'll go flaps 15.
Boeing 9er Yankee, roger, taxi. Where are you
Flaps
heading? You
10
go back to the
first. And flaps 15.
Number 9er Yankee, roger, taxi straight ahead. This frequency, take care. November 12345. Contact Seattle Center 121, correction, 126.6, 26.6.
Alright, looking pretty good. A little speed's just a little bit slow. Just a hair high here.
Number 12345, Seattle Center, roger. Advise the Friday Harbor automated weather. No dam, say approach request will enable.
Denver approach United 4489 tower.
United 4489, contact Denver Tower 135.3.
Going to tower United 4489. Yeah, see now that's what happens. Denver Tower United 4489, visual 16 left.
United 4489, Denver Tower runway 16 left, clear to land, wind 110 at 7.
Clear to land 16 left, United 4489. Yeah,
November 12345, just confirm it was the RNAV runway 34 approach.
The only thing is when I look down, I get out of whack there, so.
345, roger, cleared RNAV runway 34 approach, correction, across Penn Cove at or above 4,000, correction, let's try that again. Across Penn Cove at or above 2,000, cleared RNAV runway 34 approach, report established on the final approach course inbound.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Too low. Flaps.
Oh, you know what?
Too low. Flaps.
Forgot one thing there.
Tower, you got a second?
50. 40.
Sorry, calling again, who was that?
Not anything, I just gotta ask a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there any form of like tech route in the Seattle area, like if say want to do like a local VFR flight to somewhere, or local IFR flight rather? Is there like any sort of tech route like there is in LA?
No, not that we have information for it, fortunately.
Okay, just wondering. Thank you.
Gotta love that major stutter. It's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our final destination.
American 402 Albuquerque Center, clearance on request, standby.
Securely fastened until the aircraft has reached
let's go ahead and turn all my stuff
position
off
and
here.
the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Please continue to observe the non-smoking sign. On behalf of our airline, we would like to say goodbye to you now. It was a pleasure having you as our guests, and we look forward to welcome you on one of our aircrafts again. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright. Let's turn that off. That's good.
American 402 Albuquerque Center, cleared from the Santa Fe Airport to Pueblo Airport as filed. Maintain 16,000, departure frequency 134.6.
So we should get
Squawk
Foxtrot.
6676, hold for release.
Sorry, I'm just looking at here. So we should get Foxtrot all the way down.
American 402, read back correct, advise number 1 for departure on 34.6. Expect your release there. United 4489, joined Foxtrot southbound, and where do you park today?
Bravo 21 for United 4489.
4489, taxi via Foxtrot, and I think Bravo Sierra is the odd ramp. Foxtrot Bravo Sierra, this frequency, take care.
Bravo Sierra, this frequency, United 4489. See ya.
FlexJet 505, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
It's actually going to be Bravo, and then we'll do, it's actually Foxtrot, and then we're going to do Bravo November. So we'll make a left on Whiskey Bravo.
FlexJet 505, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Yeah, he was kind of busy. That's why I didn't. I didn't tell him I was clear of the runway. I was still getting my stuff. You know, I was still getting my stuff cleared up, anyways. Got a little bit of taxi here, anyways. It was definitely a fun flight. nice and short for sure. I like that. It gives me just some time to do my departure, and then relax for 20-30 minutes, and then basically, actually, I really this flight don't really get to relax a whole lot because I'm already, as soon as I'm at altitude, that's when I'm already starting to think about my descent. But that's actually fine. The only thing I don't like is the fact that I have to look down to go to tower, to switch over to tower while I'm on the short final. And then it totally causes me to be offline a little bit. When I look back up, it wasn't that bad though. This is Foxtrot 2 and Foxtrot 1.
And November 8 Foxtrot X-ray, which approach were you looking for again? Alright, Foxtrot X-ray, okay. Are you able to intercept the final approach course? Do you want to go to like directive Phylov or? Alright, Foxtrot X-ray, okay. Proceed direct to Phylov, maintain 12,000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared RNAV runway 17 approach. Report established on the final approach course inbound.
It's actually not Bravo 21 anyways that I'm going to, so that's good. It's actually... It's going to be Bravo 22. That's what it is. So we are good on the Bravo Sierra. Awesome. Okay, cool. Which is my next turn. And it should be the 4th parking on the left. Alright. Should call my, should call the ramp and let them know I'm here. I should have done that already. Let's go ahead and do that now. And it's going to be Concourse Bravo 22. Nope, I don't need that. And it's going to be United. There we go. Here we are. Yeah, and this guy's way off, by the way. That is where I'm stopping. I just realized I'd landed with mins at, or my RPM's at 850. That's not good at all. Wow. That could have been very dangerous. Alright, everything's coming off. I blinded the guys that's coming in here. Serves them right for not lining me up anyways. Alright, everything's good. That's it for me. I am done for the evening. Thanks for riding along. See you next time.